So the crafting system, everybody, here we go. In Dornegal, the crafting orders, here we go. Let's just take a 200 weapon just for an example. So first off, all of these are PvE weapons, except for Algari. Algari is always PvP. Every item that's called Algari is PvP items. The rest is PvE. So let's take this staff. And to craft this staff, we need 2 sparks, and the sparks you get from combining the fractured spark of omen. 2 of them together with 250 valor stones, and you get 1 spark of omen. And then you need all these mats, and then you can put embellishments. So that's an extra like effect on your weapon or your crafted item. And then you have the missives, which will decide what stat you get on your crafted item as well. And always make sure that you buy the highest quality if you're going for the highest item level. All of these you buy on the auction house. All the mats and everything you buy on the auction house. Except for this. This is the only thing you don't buy on the auction house. The gilded harbinger crest or the enchanted runed harbinger crest. And that's depending on what item level you're going for. So with the runed, you get as high as 619. And with the gilded, you do get up to 636. And to make sure that you get the highest item level, you need to have the highest quality of the mats. And preferably you ask a crafter to make the highest item level, because in public order, you do have the chance of not getting the highest item level. So it's better to ask in trade chat for someone to craft it for you. But the crest you buy over here. And this is where it becomes confusing for many people. The crest is over here. So in Dorn, right here. By the enchanters area. Right here. And this vendor, Leander, will sell you runed harbinger crest for 45 runed harbinger crest, or the gilded one for 90 gilded harbinger crest. And once you bought them, then you need to put an order up, either a public order, or if you know someone who have enchanting, who can then make you the enchanted version of the one that you're going for. And once you've done that, then you can just put that in the order, and then you're gonna be able to craft. But you need to buy the gilded or the nascent one, and then ask some enchanter to make it enchanted, and then you can use it to craft. So that's pretty much the only confusing part, where you actually have to use an enchanter before you craft the item that you want. And for PvP items, what you need to do is to go here. The Conquest Quartermaster sells Forged Gladiators Heraldry. And those you use to do crafted PvP items with the nascent, with the Algari items. So looking at the Algari items, you have like a weapon, we have the staff, and that takes 10 of these. So 10 heraldries to craft the PvP weapon. And you get 9 of them, I think it is, 8 or 9, by winning 1 rated battleground or arena in the beginning of the PvP season. So I think that's pretty much the basics of the crafting system. So the most confusing part is the crest part, where you need to actually use a for these reforging. Yeah, reforging is just if they have a piece, then you can just reforge it for them, and then they need a different amount of. The only difference is that they put another crest or another stat in, and way less mats, and they don't need a spark again. Did I explain it in a good way, or is there anything that you still But that's the basics of the crafting, and I think that's the most confusing part. And also, you can always make sure that if you haven't done it yet, a very good thing in the War Within, if you don't have it yet, is to, if you like want to craft a weapon, a great thing to do is that you can do in Ashkahet, right here, in the room in this area, you have a quest line which will be 4 quests in total, I think. And that way you get to do the raid in story mode. It takes like 20 minutes to do it all. And that way you do get a complete crest to make a 619 weapon. Now that's a great thing. So you get a 619 weapon for free.